pretty cool. So this isn't my guitar. This belongs to my friend Tim. He came to town last night and we went to Carter Vintage, and that can often prove to be an expensive mistake for certain people. This time I got out unscathed. I almost bought this old Washburn parlor guitar, but man, I need things to intonate well all the way up the neck. This guitar actually does. This is great. These strings are new and they're moving around a little bit on me, tuning wise, but man, the tuning keys are so perfect. It feels great. It feels like an old guitar. If you're not familiar with Pre-War Guitars, the company, I've only played like 2 or 3 of their guitars and they've all been fantastic. Just absolutely fantastic. And like the first time I played one, I think you could order an OM from them for like $4,500. It's more than double that now. So I'm kind of like, I don't know. I thought about getting on the list, but it's like 2.5 years long now. So I don't know. My buddy Tim wanted to order. He had kind of spec'd out a guitar that he was thinking about ordering and then just forgetting about. That's how you get through a 2.5 year wait list, right? Well, then we went to Carter, and we found this guitar. And we talked to Kim about it a little bit. If you go to Carter, say hi to Kim. She's amazing. And they have so many guitars. I cannot believe it. It's a really fantastic place. And you can find something that you really like. Like I said, I got out unscathed somehow. Like somehow. I don't know how. I almost bought something, but I didn't. But Tim thought on it overnight, and then he was like, yeah, I think I want to buy that. Because I told him I would bring it to Kansas. If you decide later to buy it, he left town this morning. I said, I'll be your guitar courier, man. I will hand deliver it to you. Which means it gets to spend a few days at my house, and then when I head back with the family, I'll drop it off to him. But this is a Brazilian rosewood back and sides guitar. They're building guitars as close to the 1930s Martin style of building guitars as they possibly can. I'm not super well versed in this stuff. I just know that these sound amazing and they play really well. I don't know anyone at the company. I've never talked to any of them. I was not paid to make this video or anything. I just thought, hey, I've got this guitar for a few days that's super cool. Might as well share it with you guys. So it makes me kind of want one now. I really like this, especially for fingerstyle. There, now I'm actually pointed at the mic the way I need to be. Most OMs, new OMs that I pick up, they don't sound like that. They don't have all that dimension to the tone. And I don't know what they're doing, you know, but they're getting as close as any electric guitar builder is getting to making golden era, you know, Strats, Tellys, Les Pauls, SGs, 335s. They're getting as close as anybody else doing it. So I think they're probably worth it. This was not a cheap guitar. I think it was $10,500. You might think, man, it better make me an amazing cup of coffee every day for that. But, you know, I do think it's kind of a a safe investment in the sense that you can probably get at least near what you paid out of it, if not more, because it's a Brazilian back and sides, and as far as I know, we're only building out of stockpiles that we've had, right? They're not harvesting more Brazilian rosewood. So, chance to own a piece of history. And yeah, it does just sound really great. You can hear how different it sounds from when my arm is kind of on the top. Man, that's important when you're playing acoustic, to really not kind of, you know, cover the top, or to keep the top from vibrating. You want your arm to kind of hang over the corner of the top. But if you're kind of tight on it, I mean, that's crazy, right? So I don't know. Whenever I'm tracking acoustic, I try to have my arm kind of just on the corner of the top. I don't want to cover up any of this, because this whole thing is resonating, and if I'm holding something still, some part of it, it's not projecting all of those harmonics, all of that big fundamental, you know. So anyway. Pulled out of tune just a little bit. When you tend to reduce tension on one side of the neck, the guitar's trying to conserve tension, so the tension on the other side of the neck can go up a little bit. Even on acoustics and on very solid, thick-necked electrics, there's still, if your ear is there, you can hear it. All three of my top strings were, well, just more so the B and the G strings were a little sharp. Listen to how different it is where I pick. Good old drop D, right? Man, what a killer sounding guitar. I've got a couple songs to work on, so I might use this before I head back to see family and deliver this to my friend Tim. So congrats, Tim, on a great purchase. I'll see you guys later.